When you look back in time on the year 2026, what do you think it's going to say? What do you think it's going to look like when we're looking back in the future, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now? Well, I'm curious too. So I asked Chat GPT, just to take me ahead to 2030 and to look back on 2026 and tell me what's the most meaningful things in 2026 that we all learn or realize. Well, there are three things that were listed, and the second one I found the most interesting because it said in 2026 people are going to want more life coaching, more relationship coaching, more interaction with learning about themselves, raising their spirituality, raising their mentality, raising their emotional awareness. And I found that interesting. I'm like, wow, the one thing that I'm doing and that I've been working on for years, here we go. So 2026, it's all about human connection. And I asked it, I said, something about, well, what about AI? Is it replacing these things? And it's like AI can replace certain aspects of, human connection, but it's not human, more like interactions. But it said it'll never replace the face-to-face, the quality time together, the physical connection, and that's what we're all missing, right? The more and more technology advances, it's great for many things, but the one thing we have to be true to ourselves is that no matter who we are, no matter who you are, who I am, we all crave the same damn thing. We crave that human touch, that human reaction, that, we get a little bit of it here. I get to see you, you get to see me, and there's an emotional experience, there's a feeling there. But it's not face to face. We're not sitting face to face. We're not communicating. If you want to do face to face with me, I'm welcome to coach you. We can talk about that. You can DM me about that. We can talk about that. We can set up a plan for you. But this is what we're missing, and this is what's not going to go away, you guys. This is not going away. The more and more we have AI, the more and more people are going to struggle to make the human connection. We have one mission in life, in my opinion, and that's to obviously do our best, but to find a mate and to share with them our life experience, because sharing with someone takes it off of yourself, takes it out of yourself, puts it into someone else's realm, and they benefit from your life and you benefit from theirs. There's no other interaction like that. We have it with animals, we have it with other elements of things, but it's really just person to person. It's the most effective. And I loved it. The chat was saying, it's not going to go away. As a matter of fact, that people are going to raise their intelligence in the next 4 years. They're going to question authority. They're going to question the media. Which we already are, which I think is beautiful because I've never believed in that anyway. Having served in military intelligence, there's a whole backstory there, which there's another video on that. But it's about the human connection. I can tell you one thing. When I was at sea, when I was out at sea, the one thing that you miss, and you see it in movies. I mean, they display this brilliantly when a ship comes back into port, and their loved ones are waiting there for them. It's the most beautiful thing. It's the most beautiful imagery. I was single or solo for most of my career. I never had anyone waiting in port for me. So by choice, by the way, I chose to stay single through my 4 years in service or in the military. But it was so beautiful to see the wives, because it was all men in the military at that time for me. So to see the wives and the girlfriends and the lovers to be there waiting with open arms, and it's just like you see in the movies. There's nothing like that experience. I mean, I would be overjoyous and happy for watching from above, watching the guys run into the arms of their long lost lovers. So what a beautiful story, what a beautiful thing. And we all long for that. So if you're alone, by the way, and you're sitting at home and you're wondering why you can't get a date or why you can't, meet people. Well, part of it is you have to go out and meet people, or you do online dating. A lot of people are opposed to online dating, whatever. It seems to be the only way to meet people. And even if you don't date them, at least you're going to meet people and socialize, because you can go to a bar, a restaurant, or an event, or a concert, and you're going to meet people, but are they quality people? That's what you need to find out. But I suggest putting yourself out there, going out, getting out, go to a coffee shop at least, be around people. At least be around different energies. Get yourself out of the norm. You have to think about this. You keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing every day, or same thing in every relationship, and expecting different results. You're not going to get different results if you're doing the same damn thing. So stop doing the same thing. Stop expecting the person to fail you. Stop not trusting them. Stop worrying about them when they're not there. Stop over texting and stop acting too anxious. Don't try so fucking hard. Just be you. You are enough. Just be you. It's enough. You don't have to try so hard. When we think about it, the longer you're alone, maybe the more loneliness you have, maybe the more desire you have to be with someone. But do not bring that into the next relationship, because again, you're going to be repeating a pattern, and that's disaster. Understand yourself. Do this time. Take this time while you're alone and do the fucking work. Excuse my language, but it's that serious. If I don't swear, I don't get excited about it, then you're not going to do it. But you got to do the work on yourself. And if you don't know what the work is, well, that's what I'm here for. Ask me, DM me. We'll get you set up. We'll get you on a plan. We'll get you working and studying and learning yourself. Learn the codes, fear, anxiety, lack of commitment. Learn the codes to responsibility and trust and loyalty. What do those mean? Because obviously you haven't been taught, or haven't been taught correctly, because you're still making the same mistakes. And how do I know these? How do I know this? Because I've done it myself. I live and I teach by example. It's the way it is. It's just the truth of it. So you can keep doing what you're doing, keep searching, keep struggling, or you come to work with me. And you might want to buy that book, The Process Code, on Amazon. It's called Unlocking Your Past to Live Your Future, The Process Code, by me, Josh Carmichael. And I say that because it's going to affect you in a way that it's going to make you question your past. And thank you. Some of you have bought it and given me great reviews and talked about it on here, so I appreciate that. It's a book that's going to make you stand up for yourself a little better, in my opinion. It's going to make you question things that have happened in your life in the past that are still present in your life today. For example, if you were bullied in school, like I was, if you were bullied and you never faced that or never dealt with that emotional damage or that trauma, or you never confronted that bully, this book is going to show you how to do that, one. But it's also going to get you more in touch with that feeling and where it is. Because it's not like we have to go back and kick that bully's ass. There's one for me that I would like to. What's his name? Chris Klein? I forget his name. But yeah, there you go. Face your past to live your future. I'm Josh Carmichael. Welcome to the Man Code. Learn the codes. Let's go.